everybody. Welcome to JustUpright. My name is Doc Jing Ruder. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to U.S. applications. So it's almost Christmas 2023. Merry Christmas to everybody. Um, what we're going to talk about today, okay, first is someone were asking me when is my next masterclass. So watch out for announcement. I plan to do another live Zoom masterclass of the step-by-step process to U.S. application as a physical therapist January 2024. Okay, so watch out for announcements on my social media, Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube channel. Okay, so or email if you are on our email list. You will receive email updates about that. Okay, so with the master class, I always say we have 80 plus 5-star reviews right now of the students who attended and experienced the master class. So a lot of people are emailing me wanting me to help them with their US application. And to tell you honestly, it is so hard to explain it via email. You have to have a strong foundation of understanding the basic knowledge. What are the offices involved? What do they do for you? How are you going to use these offices or companies? And from there, you can move forward to what to do first, what to do next. Okay. The main goal of the masterclass is to empower you to have this solid knowledge, and not just knowledge, but wisdom of what to do and what not to do, so that you will not waste your time, you will not waste your hard-earned money on committing mistakes that ends up in delays and a lot of frustration, and some people are giving up because they are just so confused and they don't know what to do. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm doing the master class, because I cannot explain it to you on email. If you want it live, watch out when I will do the live. But if you cannot wait for the live, there's always a master class available online 24/7. That's what I do. I explain the basic foundation, the basic terminologies, then I go through the step-by-step process, and I have myth busters, which is students' favorite, and I crush the wrong information, wrong beliefs that a lot of foreign educated physical therapists thought it's true, but it's actually not. Okay, so coming up this January 2024 is the master class. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is actually I get a lot of questions about how to fill out the credential evaluation form for FCCPT. Okay, so it's a very simple form, one of the forms that you need to submit to FCCPT. Okay, but for some reason, some people are confused, specifically on one part of this form. Okay, so we're going through this credential evaluation form, and we'll see how you should fill it out so that you will not be nervous. You will have confidence that what you're doing is right. Okay, and you will have no anxiety about submitting this specific form. Okay, coming right up. Okay guys, so this is the physical therapist credentials evaluation form for Foreign Credentialing Commission on Physical Therapy, or FCCPT, request for academic credentials verification. Okay, so this is the form that you're going to send to your school. Okay, so the first part, the section 1, is for you to fill out. Okay, so this is your part. The next parts will be for your school to fill out. Okay, so for the first part, so this is, it says clearly last name here, your first name and middle name. This is your current name. So if you're female, you're married, and you are you change your name, of course, into your married name. Okay, so this is your married name. Okay, so your married last name, your first name, and then what's your middle name. Okay, so that is the married name. We're going to talk about the other name later. So this is the date of birth. So month, day, and the year. So I would put here like the whole January, February, the whole name of the month, because they did not specify to abbreviate it. Okay, so the day and then the year, the whole year. Okay, the file number is the number that you actually have when you it will be given to you by FCCPT once you did your application online. So before you fill out these forms, okay, make sure that you applied online for FCCPT. Okay, so used to be way back then when I was still applying, everything is via mail. Okay, so courier, it was very expensive. It is expensive now. Okay, so but right now you can actually start your FCCPT application online, so which was non-existent before. So it's more convenient now for you guys, especially outside of the US. Okay, so when you apply online and you paid the services online, okay, you will be given a file number, and make sure that you keep that file number ready on hand, because that you will use that file number to communicate or fill out the form for FCCPT. Okay, so the institution or the school you attended, where did you get your bachelor degree of physical therapy? Okay, if you have a separate school, okay, for a master's degree or a transitional doctor of physical therapy degree, you will have a separate form for different school where you got your additional degree in physical therapy, related to physical therapy. Okay, so the date of attendance, so that is month, day, year. So it's just, for example, 01/01/2000, okay, to 01/01/2007. Okay, so that's just for example. This is where a lot of people gets lost. Okay, name while attending institution. Okay, if different from the name above. So this is usually for female. This is your maiden name. Okay, so again, like what I said before, if you were married now, you will use that married name, that legal name, all the time, unless it is specified maiden name, or it is specified what was your name while you were attending that school. Okay, so you put your last name, your maiden last name, your first name, and then your middle name. If it didn't change, okay, your middle name didn't change from then to now, then you still use the same middle name. But if it changed, then you have to change everything. Okay, so you use the maiden name for this one, name while attending the institution, and you use your current name if you're married on the top. Okay, I hope that's clear, because a lot of question is being asked about that name while attending institution. Okay, so your cell phone number, you put your cell phone number here. You make sure you include the county and area code, or the city code, country code, sorry, area code or the city code, and then your email address. Okay, make sure that the email address that you put here is the email address that you always check, because they will communicate with you via email. Okay, so I hereby authorize the release of my educational records to FCCPT. You have to sign it. Make sure you sign it before you send this, and you have to date it when you signed it. Okay, so this section 2, as you can see, is for institution to complete before submitting to FCCPT. Okay, so you have to bring this form to your school, and your registrar, in the administration, should fill this out. You should not fill this out. It is your school who should fill this out. Okay, so the name of the school where you got your degree, okay, the name of the person completing this, and their address, their complete address over here, the telephone number of the school, and the email address of the school. Okay. Again, this should be completed by the school. So the applicant's name as a student, if you're married now, this will not be your married name. This will be your maiden name while you were at that school. Okay. The name of degree or diploma awarded, is it USPT, Masters, or Transitional Doctor of Physical Therapy. Credentials required for program admission. I am not very sure about it, but I think, what do they need from you to be accepted in that school? For example, before you become a Bachelor of Physical Therapy, are you a high school graduate? You should be a high school graduate before you go to college, at least in the Philippines, okay? So next, dates of attendance. So they will put, when did you start in that school? When did you end in that school? When is the graduation date? Okay. Check this box if applicant did not graduate from this institution. Okay, so because some people change or transfer from one school to another. So that's, again, very important thing for you to remember. So if you, for example, got the first 2 years of Bachelor of Physical Therapy from school ABC, and then you transfer to school DEF, you have to you have to send this form to 2 schools, not just where you graduated. So it is very important that you do that, because they're going to see what are all the courses that you took throughout the entire period of your studying physical therapy. So if you just submitted the school where you graduated and you did not submit the first 2 years or 3 years of your study from another school, then they will say that you are deficient in all of those subjects that they do not see in the transcript of record. So I have had many questions about that. I had some applicants who just submitted the form from where they graduated. They did not ask the school where they were before to submit this form also to FCCPT. So they end up with so much deficient subjects. Okay, so very critical that you understand that. If you have more than one school where you studied your physical therapy degree, whatever degree it may be, you have to submit all these forms to the school for them to fill out and for them to submit directly to FCCPT. Okay, length of the program, how many years, language of instruction, and language of textbooks. Okay, so here, if an applicant cannot be cleared for graduation at this time, please indicate the reason. All requirements for certificate, diploma, or degree have not been met, and or individual has outstanding financial obligation to the institution. Okay, so again, this is for your school to fill out. They're going to notarize this. Okay, when did they do this, the date, what is the name of the registrar, and their signature. They should put a seal or a stamp here to make it official. And look at this, so you have to understand this. Please include all educational records belonging to the applicant name on this form. Records may include transcripts or transcript of record, transcript of hours, mark sheets, and or grade lists, detailed syllabus or detailed course outlines, and certificate of clinical hours. Okay, so note, mark sheets must come with corresponding transcript or hours in order to be accepted for evaluation purposes. Okay, all right guys, so I hope this video is helpful for you to fill out this specific form that a lot of foreign educated physical therapists are struggling to fill out. Okay, I hope this is helpful. So let me know if this specific video helped you. And also, if you have any other comment, a video suggestion, I would really appreciate it. Leave the comment down below. Make sure that you push that like button so that YouTube will recommend this video to other foreign educated physical therapists as well. And if you have not subscribed yet, I would really appreciate that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are going to 3,000 subscribers. So we're more than 2,000 subscribers as of right now. So you being a subscriber is very critical as part of this community trying to help foreign educated physical therapists around the world. Okay, so please hit the subscribe button, and if you may, please share this video to anyone you know who is struggling to apply here to the US as a physical therapist. I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel, JustUpright, that will help you guys. And again, I have online classes. I have online classes for step-by-step process to US application. I have online classes for physical therapy, evaluation, documentation, so that you will be armed with knowledge and confidence and competence when you come here and do your first or many evaluations, and documentation for progress note, discharge summary, updated plan of care, and other documentation. And also I have the golden approach and strategy to improve your clinical skills so that you will win the heart of your patients while they are making progress as well under your care. And I have the USPT, the visas. It's all about the visa. If you have questions about visas, what kind of visas do you need? It's all on that masterclass. So check out all the masterclasses. The links will be down below. Okay, until the next video, thank you guys for watching and stay blessed.